You know what's annoying? When Scorp does this. And then you bring the Cyrax, and then you can't do anything. Now look at my life. Look how much life I just lost. Let's do it again. I'll focus on the life itself. I'm blocking everything and all that shit damage, and it's doing so much damage. So depending on your character, you can reversal punish this if you armor through, because there's a bit of a gap. You're gonna have to test this with your own character. Maybe not all of them can do this. 1, 2, and then I do the MK1 move. So here you go, I can armor through. If I'm gonna try to nutshot him. Still works. So here I'm able to armor through, but I can't just do it without an armor. So it's the armor that protects me from this. Okay, you get it. Okay, so that's that. But it's a raid, right? So you have to be careful, because if he does something like this and just blocks because he calls you out on it, and then you're like, oh yes, armor, right? If I can do it. I'm still stuck in my MK11 ways. See, now I'm getting full combo punish. So you have to be doing very sparingly for that. But that's option number 1. Option number 2, depending on when he brings out Cyrax. So sometimes they might like mess up and delay it and then bring Cyrax late. So for example, if we do this, he brings him late, there's a bit of a gap, right? So you can just obviously hit him through this. And don't be scared of the Cyrax, because if you hit him, obviously, like, Cyrax is gone. But fine, okay. So what if he brings out Cyrax, like, perfectly? Perfect timing. You know, there's no... I can't do any... I mean, I can break here. That's not what I wanted. I'm gonna try to, like, reversal it. I can't, right? I'm completely stuck. There's nothing I can do. And then he's gonna have his turn again, because he'll have time to recover. Or does he have his turn? Maybe. Anyways, so what can you do? Nothing. The only thing you can do is take the hit. And that sounds nuts, but I'll show you the difference in life. I think it takes about 100 life. I had 300. How much does it take? So 100 life in chip, I think. Yeah, about 100 life. So now I'm gonna just take the hit. So I took a bit less than 100. I'm still facing pressure. It's not ideal. So sometimes he might bring Cyrax like a little bit late. So for example, you can't, I don't think you can escape this. So let me try to like kick through this. Okay, I can armor through this. Or what I can do, if you don't have a good armor, is to just take the chain hit. I count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I take the hit. Now I'm out of there, and I still am less than 100 life, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see Cyrax arrive, I let go of block, because I just don't want to get hit by Cyrax. What if he's really quick? So can I escape Cyrax? You have to be careful, because he might just... Right, the first few hits are going to keep you standing. It's like the ender that is going to like make you fall. So if you really want to escape Cyrax and you have good timing, you just let go of it on the last hit. Like that, right? It's a little bit of a smaller hit. You can still escape. There you go, you're out of there. You're not going to be able to do this often. See? Yeah, and this is worse damage. So Scorpion can try to keep it safe. Let's say he doesn't have Cyrax. He can finish the string like this. Now if you look at his frames down here, -6, you're like, oh yeah, this is safe. But if I do this, cancel advantage 16, start up 23, I'm gonna be like, uh-oh, I can already sense something's not gonna work. What is 23 minus 16? 7, so there's a 7 frame gap in there. Doesn't work, even though the math says it should work. Well, okay, we're trading here. Anyways, but that's not very effective. So what you want to do, if you make the read, right? I guess you're going to have to armor through this, obviously, because it hits in 12 frames. My reversal, I mean. So here you go, activate by armor, by amping a bar, and I hit him before he can finish his string because there's a gap. I think there's a flawless block gap. There has to be a flaw. I've never flawless blocked in this game yet. There you go, flawless block. Is it a punish when you flawless block? I'm really new to this game, guys. -6. I didn't even do the tutorial yet. I haven't looked at the cast thing. I don't even know how this game works. And I just play with my buddy. Oh, and you're making videos even though you don't know how this game works? Yes. No, it's not punishable. Anyways, that's it. Now let's quickly look at the red guy. What's his name? This is not a very common build, because people usually pick Cyrax because there's no gap in some instances when you do it properly, like I showed you. And you pretty much just have to take some damage, but my buddy uses this, so I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, thank you, and of course I do it too early. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I missed out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. So I can armor through. My reversals are not on point. Yeah. What if he does it really early? Oh, I can still probably punish him if he does it too early. Yeah. So this is not great. But what if you don't have Johnny Cage, right? Well, let's see. I'm not going to do a reversal like he does, but... Yeah, so as you can see, like on this 6th hit, it's kind of confusing because he brings it back upstairs, but you know it's not going to hit, so you have to count in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, now you can move, right? So I'm going to get Scorpion to do it, and I'll show you the best way to avoid this move is by doing this.